Hope weather update. Today is the Wednesday's edition of this update. We're moving swiftly to the end of August. We have already passed the halfway mark, but still, nonetheless, is here. Our meteorologist, the Lenard Josiah, to give us the weather update. Mr. Josiah, it's a little overcast in my neck of the woods. I don't know what's coming for us this afternoon, but we await your professional opinion or of professional rendering of the weather outlook for Whispering Hope today. Good afternoon, brother Josiah. How are you doing, man?
Hey, my bro, I'm not bad at all. Doing pretty okay.
Boy, I see I'm gonna have to come to the University of Meteorology to learn how to come on and do the introduction.
I hear you. You know, one of the things is imparting a lot of information with respect to this great science. It's not an exact science, so you are there to bring your experience to the fore also, how you monitor things, how you analyze the weather, etc. So I could certainly understand. But in your neck of the woods, you said that you're overcast. I'm pretty much clear here, right out at Old Road, not having the bit of showers. The atmosphere continues to be void of significant moisture, and right now we are noticing that there may be an increase in moisture during the next 24 hours. That increase in moisture is associated with a tropical wave. That tropical wave might move through and it brings us just some passing showers. Nothing much to be scared of. But remember that system that we had Saturday that we are speaking about, and it was called the Tropical Storm Grace. Well, Tropical Storm Grace right now is now a Hurricane Grace, and we continue to monitor it very, very closely for our brethren in the Western Caribbean. And you are noticing that it's located somewhere just past the Cayman Islands. Is now looking at the Yucatan Peninsula, and this particular area right now, it's winds of 80 miles per hour moving towards the west to northwest at 16 miles per hour. And we are noticing that the track suggests that it will move on shore of the Yucatan Peninsula sometime overnight into tomorrow, and it will be downgraded to a tropical storm before entering into the southern Gulf of Mexico and likely impacting someplace in Mexico sometime during the course of the weekend. So Grace not only is alive, but she has attained a a hurricane status with winds of 80 miles per hour. Moved on by, did not create much of a do for us, but now is creating the havoc in the Western Caribbean. Our prayers are certainly with those folks. You're looking at your satellite photograph this afternoon, and you're seeing tropical storm or hurricane Grace over the western half of the region, and you're seeing it located in this general location right here. Move very close to Jamaica and the Cayman Islands. Now it is targeting the Yucatan Peninsula on its way further towards the west. Certainly our prayers and our thoughts are with those folks in that general location. Here is a tropical storm Henri this afternoon, continues to turn just south of Bermuda, southwest of Bermuda. It's likely to become a hurricane too in the distant future. When I say distant, in the next couple of days. And the track is somewhat interesting, expected to take a northward push. And we're going to be monitoring to see exactly if it creates a major do for those folks in the, let's say, the eastern seaboard right there in the United States. But for us in our neck of the woods, as my brother would always say, we are noticing Antigua and Barbuda. We're located right here. This is the coast of Africa right outside here. Nothing in the main development area, which is all here. There is a tropical wave right in that vicinity moving towards the west. No signs of tropical cyclone formation. So in terms of our forecasting, it looks pretty nicely going on into the next couple of hours. Now I'm marking so much on my screen and it's not being able to come off, but notwithstanding that, the main development area out towards the west or out towards the east continues to be rather quiet at this time, looking at some dusty conditions, and the moisture continues to be rather low. So we're not looking at anything significant. My brother?
Okay, well, just wanted to ask one question because I was not following the news, and is was Grace? Now, Hurricane Grace, was Grace a tropical storm when it passed nearby or over parts of Jamaica?
Yeah, it was Tropical Storm Grace as it moved on by the northern parts of Jamaica. At that time, I think winds were just about 50 miles per hour. After it left there, it moved right on out to the Western Caribbean Sea, where the ocean temperatures or ocean heat content is rather high with the availability of moisture and lack of shade. And that's why it attained hurricane status. So when it passed through Jamaica, it was a tropical storm.
Okay. Well, looks pretty good for us for the next 5 days, I hope. And because these things seem to be popping up anywhere in the Atlantic, not necessarily coming from the African coastline. So I wish us the best as we go into the weekend, considering tomorrow is our last regular forecast for this particular week. So we just want to thank you for stopping by this afternoon and for bringing to us our weather update. Our hearts can rest at ease, knowing that there is nothing around us to disturb our peace.
That's so true. That's so true. That's so true. We're looking at by the way, as I spoke to you, I'm looking at a weak tropical wave in this vicinity right here. I'm seeing some dusty conditions moving associated with it. Some of these clouds, models are suggesting might reach our shoreline tomorrow afternoon or sometime during the course of the day tomorrow. So look out for just a slight increase in showers passing by, but nothing of significance. Okay?
Okay, so thank you for the update. So far, as usual, pretty on the ball. And so we're hoping for a good week, night time to go out church. Some persons, the younger folks, they take a few photos every time after church. I don't know if they think they're going too old, too fast. So they're making sure that they track their history, or they're just so fond of the way they look. I don't know.
I hear you.
After church of young people, they're always there taking photos, you know. So
yes, quite understandable, quite understandable. That's the age of technology right now, and technology is affording them that opportunity. So they are making use of that opportunity for real.
Absolutely. So pleasant evening to you and your family, Brother Josiah.
And you too, my brother.